Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be installing Customs Unlimited 17 through 22 Super Duty Fender badge light kit. So as you can see, I already got my badges off. You don't have to take them off. I'm just adding
Housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies we need.
Guess I want to pull them off.
That's where Granger comes in. With over a million
completely unhook the lights and just unplug them. So I got these out. These come out super easy, super simple. I should have showed you guys, but I didn't. Literally open your door, enough to get your hand back here, pull straight out. Have to pull straight out. And these will come out. They're a little hard, but just if you pull it straight, they'll come out no problem. And as you can see, my clip's pulled out. All you do is take a little flathead and I'll show you guys. Just get your flathead. Come on. See them little prongs? You just stick your flathead in there. Not these whole sides. You don't have to do the whole clip part, just these little prongs in here.
Of new cars, SUVs, trucks,
if you try to do the whole clip, it's kind of a pain, but so that's how you get them out. It kind of sucks because you got to drill up through there to get your wire through, which ain't that big of a deal. You'll never see it, but so I'm waiting on my lights. Once they get here later this evening, I'm gonna slap them in. All you do is clean the back side in here, clean that up with some alcohol, drill a little hole up in there so you can run your wire through, and then stick it on there and then wire them up however you want to wire them. Me personally, I have these Morimoto grow lights. Here, let me turn them on so you see what I'm talking about. And these Morimoto grow lights are really nice. So there's your grow lights. And these are full brightness with the headlights on because these grow lights plug into the factory headlight and they have an auto dim feature. Well, I figured out how to get them full brightness all the time. So if you want to see a video on that, let me know. But so I have these plug into your factory headlight, and then they also run to the fuse panel. So I'm just going to tie these fender badges in where this runs into the fuse panel, and then they'll just run with that. So alright, well, I'll hit you guys back when I get my lights in, show you how I do it. Alright, so I just got the light strips. As you can see, I like what's nice about them is they're the shape of the emblem. I figured they're just gonna be straight, but they're shaped to that bend, which is really nice. It's hard to tell on camera, but they're pretty freaking bright. And then you got your wires. I'll make that all look nice. Alright, so I got the light strip in on this one. You can see it in there. These ones, I watched a video. It wasn't Customs Unlimited lights, but it was another company, and you had to drill this plastic out. The way theirs is, fits right through there. So I think you just have to drill a hole up through there on the truck because there's no way around. It looks like you would be able to go through there, but I can't seem to figure out where there's a space. It's all, come on, focus. Can't see down there, but it's all unable to fish through there, so I'll just drill a little hole. Alright guys, so I'm back. Left off with this one. It's on there. So now I could have used some crappy wires it came with, but I'm putting bigger gauge. I had to hound a pretty decent hole out there to get this through, but I didn't want it to rub, if you can see. So that's nice, and then you could either route it up through this way. It's hard to see down there, but I routed up under the support, fender support. I can't see shit, but and then I'm gonna ground it right here on the frame, and then I'm gonna run this positive around over to the fuse box. So I'll hit you when I got this one in. Okay, so as you can see, heat shrink. I just put wire loom over the butt connectors in case I need to pull this thing off. However, I'm gonna deal with that. So all I gotta do is clip this one back in and wire it up. I tried to use these cheap Amazon connectors, but I couldn't get a good connection from them. But if you know how to work these things, These would be way better to use if you ever able to pull it off. And then this other light's broke, so I have to solder it. I'll show you guys that when I get to it, but I gotta fix that piece. So I'm gonna finish this one up and then we'll move on to that. So I got this side in. Looks really good. Really happy with that. And then just wanted to point out, you gotta make sure you pull this out or your drill bit will run into it and get all tangled. So make sure you pull these out of the fenders. You can see I got that one back down in there. So all I did was run it up under there, come up, grounded right there, factory ground, and then ran the hot all under this, up through here, and ran it out right here where I'm gonna tie in the other one and then into the fuse panel. And then for this side, I'm just gonna ground it right here on this factory ground. So I'm gonna work on doing that and then I'll hit you guys back. Alright, so as you can see, I got, let's see, grounded. Well, I got this wire ran. Let me pull a little more out. Wires ran. Pulled it right up through here. And then grounded it right there. And just ran this and jumped it, both of them together with my grill lights. Jumped them together and then down into the fuse panel down there. I already had the fuse tap from the grill lights. So then all I'm waiting on is to get the assemblement and I'll hit you guys back. Alright guys, hard to see, but so I needed to solder this little chip on. It's like impossible to see. Hold on, let me see if I can get some light. A little black chip. It broke off. I don't know if I did it or if it came that way, but there's a bunch of them. So these top 3 LEDs were not working. So I hooked it up to an M18 battery and I set the chip on there, some needle nose, and it pretty much soldered itself back on. So I think it's gonna work. So we'll see if it's gonna hold once I put it on and stuff. So hit you guys back. As you can see, this one's in. Looks really good. You almost can't even tell there's LED strip in there. It looks really bright on camera. It looks good. It looks sweet.